Hello and welcome to LogN Gaming Grandma. This is Gaming Grandma speaking to you. I really don't know how to talk because this is the first podcast from Gaming Grandma. And next week we are going to hear from BB1 and BB2. We are
Family.
we are
LogN
Gaming Grandma. BB, that's grandchildren in Norwegian because we come from Norway. But I tell you, we are so lucky. We are so lucky to have a big international community behind our channel. And we are very, very grateful. We are very grateful for Indonesia, Iraq, and all the others that are following us. We wish you could do more thumbs up and give us some comment so we have the feeling that you are out there. It's very important for us because we started with LogN Gaming Grandma because we had great time together, and spending time together was a very nice thing to do. We started up with Minecraft for about, I guess now 8 years ago, and the first time I was in Minecraft, BB1 put me into a cave. I told you several times in some of the movies, uh, and I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to use the computer, my personal computer, my laptop, to move my avatar, and I didn't know about the monsters. And BB1, he was standing beside me, and he was laughing so much. He was really having fun. But then I have this hysterical, emotional, uh, I don't know the English word, but I was very emotional and I was so scared because these mobs were coming and getting me. So he was taking me out of the world and give me the freedom to get into the creative mode. And since then, I have getting better, but BB1, he have learned me a lot about Minecraft. So I was training to be better so I could play with them, do some gaming and make stories together in the Minecraft world. And so we did. So we have continued now for 8 years, I guess, playing Minecraft, or as I like to say, Minecraft, because then they can correct me. Now, these days, I have learned so much more about Minecraft, so I can teach them a little bit now and then. But still, BB1 is my hero because he is very good in Minecraft. And he is hiding himself, these tricks that he is doing. It's very enjoyable to do gaming with them because we can stay together and I can be with them and share this game. And a lot of people are talking about that you're not going to have this screen or this or that. But what I see as a grandmother, I see that parents, they don't have time anymore. They don't have time to do cards or whatever we were doing for some years ago. So I and grandfather, who is dead now, we decided to be together with them in the gaming world as they wanted to get into it. So Minecraft was the first game they enjoyed. So that's why I was put in this cave playing with them and trying to learn some of the games they were doing. Now, in next week, BB1 and BB2 is coming to me, and we are going to do this podcast before we are starting this new adventure together, the fantasy world. It's very nice. I have done some short long plays to introduce some of the most exciting and kindest creature in that word. I enjoy to game with my grandsons, and since this is going over internet, I have the opportunity to play with them wherever I am in the world. That's very nice, and I'm so happy for doing that, and that I learned how to do it. Telling me how to get into the game when they are sitting in their home and I in mine. We are not living together in the same city. Um, and they are, as other kids, going on school and doing their things with homework and all that stuff. So I'm very, for me, that when we are making this adventure together, and I am sitting and cutting these films, it's like I am looking at pictures, enjoying the everything once again and once again. So it's precious for me. It's very precious. And I really do hope that other grandmothers and grandfathers are trying to do this because it's so fun. It's so fun to sit there and look back and hear the talking, laughing, and things I have to cut out because they are saying things that we not can public make the public to listen to. I hope you enjoy our movies. I hope you subscribe to our movies. But the most important thing of everything in that making films on YouTube is that you understand that dislike doesn't do anything. Dislike is positive because then you make some reaction, so the movie is going further around. But if there's something you don't like, um, it's important to tell in nice words, please, because it's not okay for my grandchildren to see bad things on the internet. I will protect them from that. It's not okay. But if you want to share some of the moments in the film or other things you want us to do, it's very nice that you do that. But remember, I'm a grandmother and I'm easily scared. And in one podcast, we are going to talk about the dwellers mod that we were using in Minecraft because that was very, very special for me. I have, okay, it's not, it's not very friendly, if I could say that, but it's also, if you're thinking about Minecraft and all the mobs in Minecraft, you have to learn all about the creeper and the zombies. But it's the same in Dwellers mod. You have to learn about the monsters there. So that's how I think about it. And it was BB2 actually who wanted us to play, I guess, Dwellers mod. Because he had this adventure on his own. That film is out. And you can find it because that's one of the latest films that we have published. So he was the one who wanted us to play it. And actually, I have to tell you, sheep is not a sheep for me anymore because I get suspicious, and that's a comedy for me because the sheep suddenly get into a monster. What? A monster? A sheep? A monster? So then I clicked in my brain, and then I made a lot of short with suspicious eyes on the sheep, or even though a lamb. Uh, and this was fun. It was very fun for me to do this short. Back to subscribe and to likes. YouTube today are made like this. If a movie don't get any likes, it won't happen anything. And if you don't look at the long plays, you won't get recommended long plays. So it's very unfair if you think about the big channels that have a lot of producers, cutters, and sound people using a lot of money to get big and bigger, while someone like us, a grandmother and two grandchildren with laptop, and no other to help, that we don't get those likes and subscribers because we're not any fabric. We're just a family playing together or gaming together. Sometimes it feels very unfair. And if you do think that people, ordinary people on YouTube, make a lot of money, you are absolutely wrong. Maybe they want you to think so, but no, you're going to have a lot of subscribers, lot of uh, views on every film, many thousand to really owe some money. So that's not real. That's an illusion. I have 33. We have in this moment 33,000 subscribers, and we are very grateful. We don't owe money. The rules change all the time. Even though we had a lot of short, we are never getting up on the top because it's the last 3 months that counts. Not the time since we started for 1.5 years ago. It's the last 3 months. And in the long play, it is the last year that counts. For every time and for every day, the time is passing. One of the old films are getting away, and only the new ones are coming. For me, I have been. I didn't know what to do, so misleading is a very big thing in YouTube. So if you want to start a YouTube channel, please do, because it's a lot of fun. And but don't think you're going to owe money. And if you have a lot of money by yourself, make someone to clip your films, to cut your films, make sound and all that stuff, so you don't do the same mistakes as I do. Because there is no information out there about how you're doing things. So there, YouTube have made this ask this IA, and it's very useful. It's very useful, but I was not going to tell you a lot about bad things happening on YouTube. I was I hoped I could tell about Gaming Grandma and the grandchildren, but this is where my heart is right now. It's very, very difficult to listen to an AI because it wants you to go in the golden middle way. It learns something from the big channels, and then it wants everybody to do the same. So when I saw community written to subscribers from other channels, they were exactly the same. It was completely like what YouTube recommend them to do. I'm thinking, oh dear, what's that? Everybody is writing the same thing that YouTube recommend them to do. Hey, look at Edvard Munch and the Scream. He did not do what everybody wanted him to do. And if he would have done the same thing as all the others, well, then we wouldn't have any Scream picture from Edvard Munch. So, ask is helpful in one way, but don't trust it 100%. You can learn a lot. but don't be erased. That is what's happening if you let them have too big power on you. Well, that's enough of what I was thinking about. I want to go back to being together with my grandchildren. Um, if we wouldn't have been doing this gaming, we have been playing cards or doing Monopol. And I don't think that's so fun for the kids today. So that's why I'm doing this gaming. It's on their level, and it's very important to have this feeling of a community, or I don't know the English word, but togetherness is what I'm thinking about. So, my dear subscribers who want to stay with me and BB1 and BB2, please subscribe, or if you already are, put in some comment. A heart. Oh, we love hearts. A like. Oh, we love likes. But we want to know, who are you? We really do. We want to know a little comment like nice or don't like it. We do like it. Whatever. Anything. Let's talk together. Let's talk. That's all I wanted to tell you today. And also how grateful we are that you are here together with us and watching our channel. Thank you. And next time, we are going to have this podcast with BB1 and BB2.